Good morning. Is Tuesday, April 11th, and on Saturday I got these two knives glued up. So this is a Hunter, our standard Hunter pattern, and this is a beautiful piece of box elder burl. It kind of has that swampy look. So super stoked by that one. I will get that one ground a bit and hopefully down to hand sanding. And then the S-Grind Dark Chef has a piece of highly chantoyant mango on it, and I finished the acid etch. Super excited about that one. So I will work on those two together, and also will be getting these guys to the next stage. So this is it's a batch of Z-finite, so those are all boning knives and paring knives, and then I have the batch of paring knives that are CPM, along with a bunch of steak knives for the set that I'm working on, because I had all of those steak knives that bent. So I'll be getting these at least to the next stage, if not a couple more stages on. We'll see how the day goes. So that's my day. Here's Josh with what he's got going.
Hey guys, so today, first thing I'm going to do is work on this axe sheath or blade guard cover. That's made out of Kydex. I'll probably heat that in the oven and mold it to the shape of the axe head again, and put some rivets in it, sand it up, and it'll be ready to go. Yesterday, or Saturday, I got started on these grind lines. This is an EDC kind of spear point, funky Hunter. This was made by Yake. The original shape was cut out by him. And also, I'm working on this slicer. I put the grind lines in or the post-heat treat grind lines in for that guy. And this week I will also be covering Geo. If you're watching, I will be covering your rehandle, and that is just going to be a not so basic rehandle. I'm gonna have to recess the screws a little bit, and he wants the scale to be able to come off, so that's gonna be a fun challenge that I'm gonna have a really great time doing. That's all I've got going on. Here's Daniel with what he has.
Hey y'all, hope everyone had a great weekend. Everybody's coming over from the hangovers. I know I had a pretty eventful one. So without further ado, just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world for the week, we have got our brass black, which I'm pretty excited for. I have got this guy, which is all done, just waiting for that so we can antique this brass. Pretty happy to see how that comes out. Should show you the progress tomorrow. If that, along with these two guys, these sheaths that I've been getting up, I've got one here and another one that's pretty much wrapped up. Those two should be wrapping up with all of that. The brass black goes well on the guard. I should be getting edges, and these all done. Two of them should be for the showroom, and then one of them will be for a custom. So pretty excited about that. It is Industry Tuesday, so whatever sharpening comes in, we'll take care of for industry, half off like always. I know we have a chef coming in today who recently had his knife stolen, so he reached out to me yesterday so he can come snag some. He should be here fairly soon in the morning, so I'll be waiting for him. Other than that, we don't have anything in the showroom for you today, guys. We'll cover up some more this week and try and get something in there. Other than that, I'll cap it off here. See you tomorrow on the next one. Starting the week, guys. Take care. Peace.
Good morning. Is Wednesday, April 12th, and the S-Ground Dark Chef I got completely, it's ready for hand sanding. So I did a little carve job in here just for comfort because it was a little deep. And also the standard Hunter is also ready for hand sanding. So I will probably get these two hand sanded today. And then be able to get them in stock later in the day. Well, at least the Dark Chef, because the Hunter will need a sheath. So I will not get that one in stock today because that one needs a leather sheath. Well, it doesn't need. I want to make a leather sheath for it just because it's a nice high polish or semi-high polish knife. So no Kydex for that one. So at the very least, this one will be in stock by the end of the day today. And then I will grab this pile of knives and do some more work on them. I got almost nothing done on those yesterday. So that's it for me for today. Here's Daniel with what he's got going on.
Hey y'all, just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world. Just checking to see who we got in there, but that's the little guy. Anyways, I've got everything wrapped up with these 3 knives, and so I'm gonna lay them down for you since we don't have to go in the showroom. It'd just be me doing me things. I've got this custom all taken care of. This is going to a gentleman who placed this a while back, but I'm very, very happy with how the patina on the brass came out. This is something that I've been excited about doing, and after kind of watching a couple videos and trying it out, very pleased. And so we'll continue doing that with brass and copper. You might see like a stint where I do that for a lot of knives, so apologies if you get sick of it. Gonna do it anyways. That's gonna go out today. I'll call the customer and we'll get that squared away. But we've got 2 D2 buoys. This is a high polish. I've also given the back a swedge and an edge. So this is a double-edged Bowie. Neutral style handle. I've got a piece of kieranite up top with a nice piece of sinker cypress. This has got a leather sheath to drop right. Tan coated and dyed by yours truly. And then another one with a finger choil. This one's gonna have a buff forge finish with just a full thickness tang. D2 as well. Piece of mesquite that we have had. It's got some really nice kind of translucence to it, or effervescence, and got a Texas pin right there in the middle. Really, really like this sheath. Light brown with a lot of splotchy black and brown on there. Those 2 are wrapped up. I will get them in stock. You can check them out online. If you have any questions, let us know. Josh is not in today, so I'm going to wrap it up here. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.
Good morning. It's Thursday, April 13th, and today I will be putting some pre-heat treat grind lines into these 2 Hanasukis. Partly to get them ready for heat treat, partly because I need to make a saya for a chef who has one of these, and since we have them and they're identical, I can do that, and I'll just get it where it's more similar to that one. I will also be picking up some of Steven's other things. I'm gonna get the finish on that one, and then Josh and I will get a handle on it, and we'll get this Dicom off and see what the stage is of this, and then possibly plan a handle out for that one as well. Depending on how all of that goes, I'll get into the leather shop and start a saya and see how that goes. So that's really it for me for today. Here's Josh with what he's got going.
Hey guys, so today I have a rehandle for you. Gio, if you are watching, I'm still working on your rehandle, bringing this scale, or this handle material, it's box elder burl, down to shape with the original scale. It is a tedious process, but I'm going through it, and I'm excited to be doing my first rehandle like this. And this is the EDC carry knife that it will be going on, kind of just like that. And I also have a bunch of stuff to get in. I have a bunch of new stock to get in the showroom, which you'll see later and over the course of this week. I also have this axe sheet that I'm working on and some grind lines that I'll be trying to get done today, or trying to work on today. As long as I can touch them today, I'll be happy. That's all I've got going on. Here's what Daniel has. There we go.
Hey y'all, just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world. Gonna get started on new projects right now. So designing a couple things at the moment, and I've got 2 rehandles upstairs. They're soaking in our Vapo Rust, so that way they get the rust off the handle. I will show you them later. They are a type of Wusthofer Henkel, I can't remember, kitchen knife that we are casting. So more on that whenever I get further in that process. And now I am designing 2 different customs. One for a customer who I've already got the deposit worked out for. This is for Ronnie. I've got his knife all sketched up, but I'm just getting the cutout so that way I have something to put on steel. I never use this as my template to cut on the steel with. I always draw another one, so I always have a master to fall onto. And secondly, we've got a customer who I'm working with on a self-defense knife. He has brought me a trainer in kind of the idea that he wants to go in. A couple of tweaks here that I've incorporated on this sketch, but gonna basically put that on hold so I can get started with these other customs. As always with a custom, if I can get another knife involved in with it for stock, that's kind of the goal. So I might design something real quick that I want to do slicer wise or long knife wise and go from there. That's going to be it for me today, as well as whatever else comes in will be what I do. But other than that, we're going to go ahead into the showroom. For some reason, Josh asked me to walk all the way around our case just so we can get to them. What's up, buddy?
Hey guys, so we have some cool Ryusens. These aren't even the half of them. We've got some more for you tomorrow. But this is going to be the Unryu, Bonton Unryu Ryusen Sentoku, which is made of a 63 layer Damascus on either side with a VG10 core with some Wengi wood. Very nice, very sleek. I love the kind of misty Damascus that it has on the blade. And this is the Petty in the same line, 63 layer Damascus, Wengi wood, and a VG10 core. And I want to get a shot of this wah handle. It's just very nice the way it tapers at the edge right here. Just looks very pretty. That's all I've got in the showroom. These are in stock, and
yeah, so that will be it for today, guys. Have any questions on the Ryusen? We do have a good majority of them coming in on a second shipment, so it's not our full order that we've got in at the moment. Hit us DM, however you like to contact us, like I always say, and we'll see you on the next one.
Good morning. It's Friday, April the 14th, and yesterday I got one of Steven's tactical / hunters glued up, so I finished his polish on it and buffed it nicely. Didn't have to do an acid etch on it, so it's cool because he worked hard on that finish. So put a AAO hybrid on that one, and then I also grabbed a karambit that Josh had found in Steven's box that was very close, so buffed it, got it all nice and pretty, and picked this beautiful piece of box elder. Got it all glued up, so I'll work on those a little bit. I will also grab one of the Hanasukis I did grind lines on yesterday and start a saya for Johnny Rhodes for a project he's working with. Other than that, we'll see what else I grab. I'm going to try to get some more stuff ready for a heat treat, just to have more knives that we can get into stock. Really, that's it for me for today. Here's Josh with what he's got going on.
Hey guys, so today, or rather this morning, I started on these grind lines for this really big, I think this is a Gigantor chef's knives, and I just finished buffing this EDC Hunter. I think I showed one of these before. This is Yake's design, but I'm just finishing them up, and that's going to be looking really great. I'm also going to be messing around with the Cricut machine so I can electrochemical etch different designs into our knives. And I believe one kind of acronym or 3 letters that are going to go on one of Daniel's customs. I'll be engraving that as well. So that's all I've got going on. Here's Daniel with what he has.
Hey y'all, just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world, got a new batch of things going on. So like I said yesterday, I had a couple rehandles. These are not my favorite things to rehandle, but we have done them before, so it's possible for us to do them again. The real only option we have on these is actually casting them in a black rubber resin kind of material. It sticks really well to all the steel, and so we just grind that into shape. I trace and get measurements on the handle shapes previous to, so that way I can just transfer those onto here physically after grinding them down and shaping them up. I plan on getting them casted sometime this week, if not the start of next week. I've also got a couple other ones I was going to start, but working on my custom. This is a slicer for Chef Ronnie. I keep forgetting where he's out of, and I feel bad for that because he's a great customer of ours. And like I said, I also wanted to do a slicer, so I have this Tonto flat slicer sword kind of thing going on. I'm going to do a nice little hidden tang with it. Primary grinds are pretty much set in. I'm just going to clean them up before heat treat, stamp them, straighten them, get them ready. Russell also wanted me to get into some other high carbon grinding, which I might today if I have some time. Otherwise, I'll focus in on the things that are in front of me. Other than that, that'll be what I have going on today, along with whatever else comes in. But we've got some good stuff from one of our favorite brands. And without further ado, one of our guys. Hey Josh, what's up, buddy?
Hey guys, so today we have the Ryusen, I'm gonna butcher this name, the Ryu series.
That's a good try, because I would have messed it up too.
Thank you. So we have, starting from left to right, the 210 Gyuto, the 240 millimeter Gyuto, 210 millimeter and 240 millimeter, and the 280 Suji, or 260 Suji-iki. And these are really cool because this is a 99 layer Damascus sandwiched, SG2 sandwiched between a 99 layer Damascus with a poplar burl handle with a bolster and pommel. I think I'm getting those mixed up. Bolster and pommel. And it's just a very, very nice knife.
Right on. Yeah, no, these are great. I didn't know there was a 100 layer Damascus. That's awesome.
99.
99, sorry. Pretty much right there. Let's see if I can get a little bit more of these handles, guys, just so that way you can see the real beauty. Probably some of our favorite handles done by Ryusen. We're really excited to have these guys back in. The integral pommel and bolster, like Josh was talking about, gives it a nice balance. One of our favorite lines, like we said, guys. Great stabilized wood here. In stock?
They are in stock.
Right on. All right, guys. Appreciate you joining. We got one more for the week. We'll wrap it up then. Sorry, Josh. There you are.
Good morning. It's Saturday, April 15th, and we got the paring knife glued up yesterday, so I will work on this one alongside the other two knives that I did not work on yesterday, the Hunter and the Karambit. So I'll get those shaped a little bit. I did get some good work done on the batch yesterday. The next batch of mine for heat treating, that is all CPM. So I got all the burrs from the drilling knocked off. I got them straightened, and some of them have their edges or the corners knocked off. Some of them do not, but they're all cleaned up and ready for that next process. So I will try to knock corners off and start doing grind lines here today after I get a little work done on handle shaping. That's really my plan for the day. Here's Josh with what he's got going on.
Hey guys, so this morning, or yesterday, I got these two glued up. This morning I also flattened them and brought the scale down to the tang. So I'll be doing some handle shaping today, along with putting one of our knives in stock and sending a few Benchmade knives out to Benchmade to get repaired. That's all I've got going on, along with customers. It is Saturday, so it's gonna be a really busy day. Then putting some consignment knives in stock. That's my day. Here's Daniel with what he has.
Hey y'all, just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world. My man Josh did some electrochemical etching yesterday, and he helped me out with one of my customs with the LK3. Little faint, but it's in there. Just want you guys to see that. He knocked that out for me. We are then going to put a handle on this custom and get it out as soon as it's done. That will be the main part of my day, to get the handle on and then be done with it either next week. Show you the progress as it goes from there. Got the custom and stock slicer up to the grit that I'd like to. I'll stamp straighten it, get it ready for heat treat, and then probably work on this monstrosity. I'm going to drill them up in the handle, because I am going to be attaching a handle to this one, and then get to grinding. This is going to be a nice little labor of love. And then, Russell! What's the gentleman who gave us these? Well, where's this company?
Dump Truck Designs.
Dump Truck Designs. All right, so Corey from Dump Truck Designs, I just wanted to give that shout out to him, got us our test runs of cutouts. He did a plasma cutout on his CNC plasma. Really impressed with it, because the last plasma cut we got was a little rough, but really excited to work on these guys. They seem to be a little work hardened from the laser, so that might be a little bit more difficult grinding on it. Drilling was an issue. I had to do some carbide drilling, but we are going to look at also water jetting. Luckily, Corey gave us our first designs on CAD files, did them for us really quick, which we appreciate. So we'll be able to get some of those out there to try and get some semi-produced models out there, so we can kind of bring some lower price points and also fill that thing back there. That, guys, is going to be the majority of my day, along with whatever else comes in. I will be gone at 3 for a family friend event, but we are now into the showroom, wrapping up the week with our guy, Josh. What's up, bud?
Hey guys, so today we have another Ryusen. It's been a really big Ryusen week, but this is the new Ryusen Prever. It's a new line from Ryusen. It's VG10 Damascus core, or VG10 core with a stainless steel 66 layer Damascus finish with Canadian walnut and a stainless steel bolster and pommel. And it's just a very, very cool design. You can see how the Damascus pattern kind of fades from the Damascus into a kind of muted finish. That's really cool. And it does have the Ryusen Japan logo kind of etched into the handle in gold pigment. And these are in stock, ready for you to purchase online or on our website. Or in the showroom or on our website.
Right on. All right, guys, that'll wrap up our week. We appreciate you being with us. As always, communicate with us however you see fit, whether it's comments, messages. Please like and subscribe. That helps us with anything. If you have any suggestions for things you want to see or anything you want to hear from us, just give us a shout, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on the next one.